President Trump's massive legislative agenda passed the U.S. Senate by the tightest possible margin. Republicans could only afford to lose 3 votes, and that's exactly what happened. The final vote was 50-50, with Vice President J.D. Vance acting as tiebreaker. Now, the bill moves back to the House of Representatives, where a different version passed last month. President Trump wants the House to work quickly and get it on his desk to sign into law by Friday. The bill extends trillions of dollars in tax cuts, provides more funds for border enforcement and the military, while making cuts to the Medicaid health care plan for the poor and food assistance programs for needy families.
Republicans passed the biggest tax break for billionaires ever seen, paid for by ripping away health care for millions of people and taking food out of the mouths of hungry kids.
I think they're going to look at it and see that it's much less conservative than it started out to be, and it's going to add much more to the debt. And so I think without question, this is not a fiscally conservative bill. And if you're someone who thinks that debt is a problem, I don't see how you could vote for this now.
The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office says the bill would add $3.3 trillion to the national debt over the next decade. Getting this passed has created serious rifts within the Republican Party. Moderate Republican Congressman Don Bacon announced he won't seek re-election, citing dysfunction in Washington. Earlier, Senator Thom Tillis says he won't run for re-election after facing criticism and the threat of a primary challenge. And Elon Musk, who just a short time ago seemed to be Trump's right-hand man in the White House, opposes the bill so strongly that he's vowing to back primary challenges to Republican lawmakers who back the bill and threatening to start a third party, which could hurt Republicans in future elections. President Trump responded by threatening to revoke government subsidies benefiting Musk's companies.
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to take a look. We might have to put Doge on Elon. You know what Doge is? Doge is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be terrible? He gets a lot of subsidies.
Trump even suggested he's open to deporting Musk, a naturalized U.S. citizen born in South Africa. So how will this impact average Americans? Well-off Americans will likely do just fine, and those who rely on tips or receive a substantial amount of overtime pay may see more money in their pockets. But lower-income Americans may see their tax burden go up. According to a CBO analysis before final tweaks to the bill, the highest 20% of households will see their income go up by about $7,500 a year. The lowest 20% of households will see their income reduced by about $700 a year. And more than 10 million people who rely on Medicaid will lose health insurance by the year 2034. These are some of the reasons the bill is unpopular, with a net unfavorability of 20% or more across multiple polls. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.